Hello, everyone. How is everybody in the world today? Santa is coming in your door. So, hi, everyone. Good morning and good evening in your time. So, today is December 3rd, 2023, 9 a.m. Philippine time. And that would be 8 or 9 p.m. in your time. So I gotta do Christmas. This is my Christmas outfit or motif. So thank you, Scott in the world, as I see it, for waiting. So I'm gonna wait for my co-host. Okay. So we're okay. So okay, here we go. There's another one.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi
Filipino
everyone. Ate
Chelsea.
Lily.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Yeah.
So
Just woke up like
you're
this. Wow.
y- I'm
So
a,
nice.
Santa. So I just
Sun
I'm just wearing because today
December.
is Miss Manny's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's so there's I do I do believe that there's a saying for Chinese people that if you're wearing red clothes, it brings you luck in your birthday. That's why if you go to a Chinese restaurant and then you can see all the Chinese is wearing red, it means that there's a birthday.
Mm.
That's their belief.
Yeah, also us here, we also adopt their culture, right? When it's
Yeah.
birthday, we're gonna wearing red
And
shirt
then
or red
in
collar.
eat pancit. I'm sure Manny you're cooking pancit. So yeah. y- I love,
Which
this is
one?
actually my favorite color is red. Yours is pink. So I
Yeah.
love red. I'm crazy about red color. Oh, here she comes.
Where's the birthday girl?
Hello, birthday girl. Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hey! Happy
Wow.
birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
you're wearing red, huh? You're wearing all red color. So what? I'm
Wearing
going to
red
change
and
now?
almost wearing my birthday suit. Yes, as you can see. Ate Lily was like,
Should I going to change now because you're all wearing red? But you know white is symbol of purity. Charot.
well, you know, it, okay. Miss Manny, happy birthday from
"Oh,
Scott.
thank you, Ate."
No, that's from Scott.
Hi, hi, Scott. Oh yeah, this is the thing. With the panel, you can't really see the yeah. Sorry, so thank you, Scott. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my God.
hi Jerome. What's
Hi,
up?
Jerome. Oh, average man unplugged.
So
That's
now,
Jerome's name.
Yeah.
so now.
He's a
So
nice. He's a nice man. Very. Thank you for coming, Jerome.
Hello, average man.
You surprised me, huh?
I think this is I think this is his first time to join in the live chat. I think.
Yeah, his first
Oh,
time. His first time.
mm.
Well,
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
he's very busy man. Not
Yeah.
only average man, but he's a very
Not
uh, uh
average. Yes.
uh Busy man. Unplug. Happy birthday. Oh no, he said happy birthday, Miss Man.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what, Jerome? My subject for my subject for today in my time and night in your time is very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm just wait for a few minutes or a few seconds
Yes.
so that
Okay.
we can start our discussion.
So how are? Oh, guys, don't forget to give me to give us a thumbs up, okay? And hopefully you're gonna enjoy this live stream. And
Yeah.
oh, good morning to the ladies. I hope you're both doing all right. Doing such a Sunday. How
Well,
what did you feel the earthquake last night?
no, I don't really feel it, but I saw that on the social
Ah,
media that there is. Now you
yeah, I
there?
actually feel it. I was like on my phone sitting here. I was like, I feel rocking. Okay, I feel like swinging, and then I was like,
Rocky,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, rocking the boat just like
rock,
that, and then I was it was it
Rocking the
was
chair.
kind of mild, yeah, and then I was like, I just did not care, but then I received a notification from Google like that, there's an earthquake. I was like checking. Oh, I see, that's why. So I was like, I was talking with last night, and I was like, oh, I feel shaking, and then I was checking, oh, it's in Surigao, and then I checked Margie, and yeah, it was kind of
7.6
crazy.
magnitude.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's high.
that's
Yeah.
I remember
which
last time 2013, I guess, or yeah, 2013 when it was in Bohol, Guaps, the epicenter, and we were
Mm-hmm.
like, just watching TV, and we feel it shaking. you know we are torn between running or like holding the TV, because our television that time was hanging, and then we was like we ran to the
Yeah.
television, and we was like holding the television. That's so crazy, we want to save the
Well,
television because we was
there's
watching
no
television
rush.
that time. Yeah. There's
There's
no
no
rush.
rush to run away going out.
Kind of crazy.
Duo.
well, we don't feel that, but when I watch news, they said because 2 weeks ago that that's what happened in Jinsan in so that's a big
Oh yeah,
earthquake.
I think during the enter of the Burr months there are a lot, from Jensan, and then later, and now in Surigao. Wow, it's the earthquakes are kind of like, it is not, it doesn't took years or like 1 year to like another strong earthquakes. Hi KJ in the
Well,
chat. So yeah, it
it's not
was kind
it's
of
not
Okay,
strong.
just
so
earthquake.
Jerome,
Not
would
just
you like
earthquake,
to
but also
join with us, Jerome?
Yeah,
If
why
you want,
not? Everyone is free to join with us. No, the ladies.
mm-hmm.
We
yeah,
need
because
some.
we need men. We need men.
Yeah,
Rem-
definitely. Women needs men.
unlike in the West, women
And
they
man
said,
needs
"Oh, we don't
women.
need men." Okay, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
we do need men.
hold on. So
Someone's coming. Wait, ladies, I'm going to get out Chipo because he just finished. He just finished eating his food.
Okay, Gabs. I think
He's
we're
going
not
to
yet
poop.
started yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, going too close.
You know what? Our outfit is kind of opposite, but you have like such a wholesome outfit at least. So sorry if I have a little bit like,
no, it's
because
okay.
you know
It's
what?
okay.
This is my first time wearing this on live stream, because I think I already wear it in my thumbnail. So this is my first time. So yeah, let me be on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. we wait. Hold on, Miss Manny. Hold on. I'll talk to
Okay.
Frank for a while. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ate. Yes. Oh, anyway, Miss Manny is cute. Thank you so much, Average Man Unplugged. Sorry if I cannot
Yan
like
ako na ako.
really read you. we, especially me and Charmsky, cannot really read the messages
Every-
on, I mean the comments. We need to like manually check your comments there.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Wax. I
Hold
need,
on. I'll,
you know what? I really tried to have such a good vibe. I want to start my day
yeah.
in a
Yeah.
positive way. We
Have
deserve
a
it.
very good day.
Thank
Sana
you, God.
Oh,
all. Sana all.
is it you're inspired because MM message you before you wake up?
Well, he's always messaging. We're always messaging. It's part of the working it out. So,
It's part
Before
of
you
the
wake up,
communication.
oh
before you
yeah,
wake up.
before and after, before and after.
Surprise! Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
mean, invest time.
Mhm.
Before you putting your
Pila man, pila.
makeup.
Pila, pila.
I think invest
Dollars?
time. Yeah, I think MM already went to sleep. He went knock out. He must be like drooling, sleeping, drooling in his sleep.
Well, he's enjoy seeing his litter box. Okay, so I just put it the link, Jerome, if you're still here. So if you want to join with us, you can click on this.
Yeah,
Okay, hold
everybody
on.
who wants to join.
So more people, much better, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
The more the merrier. Well, unless we are on Charmsky live stream because she can handle like 10 people on the panel. Oh yeah.
Because of
Paid
because
live paid live I paid
Yeah.
StreamYard.
StreamYard. A big discount. Well, I think it's already done right now. It's finished now, no?
okay, there
This
you go.
discount.
So I just
You might have a good view on the subject by Kuya Frank.
room go in on the panel, you might have a good views on the subject. Okay. Actually, well, it's just like, Jerome is, I always watch his, his, especially on the reaction
Mm,
uh section,
mhm.
or the reaction content. So, okay,
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's time.
I don't think I
Okay.
have connected because I just saw, I mean, it's my first time to saw his channel commenting. So I will
Well, on my,
gonna subscribe
some of
later.
my, he has two channel, Miss Manny, and then the unplug, travel unplug, I think. Well,
Oh, cool.
sometimes and yeah, he has, because there's a video that he went here, because I invited him, to
Mm,
come over in my
mm,
crib. And then this is so funny because also I shock also when his reaction when I prepare food, when I do something in the
mm,
kitchen. And then he also shocked how Filipino hospitality are. So it's just like,
Mhm.
for me, cooking and preparing food, or it's just like normal for us, as a Filipina, very normal. It's very common. So it's just like,
mm.
oh my God, he's really surprised when I watch some of
Well, you know
his,
what? Cooking food is actually part of our like an activity if we're going to have bonding, especially with the ladies. So it's cooking is always part of it. So there's no issue with regards that. So don't be surprised because that's part. I mean, that's very normal for us here.
yeah. we don't really complain about that. The only thing that we complain, Jerome, okay, to to let you know, is just like we if there's no food to cook. But
Oh
when it
yeah.
comes to cooking, oh my goodness, bring it on, bring it
Yeah.
on. We're gonna cook that for
Fun.
you.
It's kind of therapy.
Yeah, because
Food is life.
a lot of yeah, and it's our passion. It's our passion to cook.
Bonus if the person that we have served with our cooking and they like it. Oh my God. Bonus feeling. It's kind
Yeah.
of satisfying, satisfying.
Okay. So I think it's time for us. It's time for us to start because we already introduction.
Oh, by the
The
way, why, like,
introduction.
I thought like you started 9 a.m. Did you wake up late at the
Yeah, I
Well,
was I was like opening my YouTube and then
yeah.
oh it's not yet
Are you in a
not
Filipino
yet
time
started.
mode?
Oh my
Are
goodness.
you gonna are you gonna be like me, Ate Lily?
Well, it's just like well, I enjoy the new air condition in my room.
Manay
That
kape?
Ah, well,
well,
sana all.
so it's just like Frank now that
Kape,
if
kape,
usually the
kape.
temperature that I
Kape
really
siya.
want is
Par.
2023,
May bente ng
the
Ah,
gagawin pa yun.
thermostat. And then if
Pan
he's
ba?
cool,
Diyan
it's
sa
easy
mga
for
ay.
him
Ano naman ko
to
Langaw ka.
change
Gilangaw
the
lagi pagkabili.
the thermostat.
mm.
Tungod na kuan. Taog.
Okay, so for those people on the live chat, so our subject for today or night in your time is how the men ward off a female leeches. Female leeches.
How can you say if the leech is female? How can you how can you tell the gender? like like
Yeah.
a very yeah.
Well, if the leech suck on the blood
The blood
on
of
the
a man.
female, that's
Fe-
female, female
uh,
leech. So if
well,
the
if the leech
Huh?
suck on the male, and then that's the female, and then if a leech suck on female, so that's a male.
yeah.
Cool.
So it's just like this is very realistic. Okay, very realistic discussion because of that. There's a lot of Western people, especially men and
Time.
brothers or passport bros. You're gonna relate this subject because so
Well, to clarify about it, we are aware that Passport Bros doesn't certify. I mean, that it does not specify color. Okay, it's general. Either you are from the West, either you are in other part.
actually to clarify that actually
Mm,
money the passport bros is just like originate from uh
mm.
people,
American.
like in a black American, okay, because they always passport bro for short brother. Okay, so that's their greetings, for black people, bro or what, because well,
Because as far as I understand it, yeah, passport brothers, as long as they're from other country, and then they bring passport, because well they always bring passport when you enter the country. So as long as they're not like into, yeah, I mean, so I was thinking that it's not it does not specify one color. I mean, everyone that struggles to find a mate on other on their own country. So yeah,
Well,
that.
I think there is a meaning
Hi,
about
hello,
passport
you'd wish
bro.
best. Mm.
Why is it called
okay, hello,
passport bro?
implicit. But like I said that because if you're gonna Google that, if you're gonna Google that, the meaning in Google is it's almost the same with the expat. Okay, the passport bros definition and the expat definition, it's almost the same. But when it comes to black, okay, when it comes to black, the passport bro is just like, it's just like o- o- only for black people, because yeah, that's what I try to explain, Frank, because for white American, they always say Joe or Joes, or but it's this is this is common for for black, that you always bro, they always say bro. But it's just like, if you gonna look the history, this is starts, the passport bro or passport bros, it start with a black. Okay, so it's just like, you cannot, yeah, well, some white people, they claim us, their passport bro, but the real story about that, it aims originally originate from black American. Okay, so, well, it's just like, I remember what Gitche Lion said, that he's preferred, to say passport brothers. Yeah, that's in generals. But if you're gonna say passport bro, because that's abbreviation of brother, so it's just really based on, based on the black. Okay, because they always say, bro, you never heard black white people will say bro. You never heard that, but just a rare you can hear that.
Maybe there is a story behind that name, Passport Bro, that we don't really think.
Yeah, actually,
What's their thought
actually,
about it?
the passport bros nails is just like they started because they can't stand, the attitude of black women. Okay. And now, the movement, the passport bro thing is like, it starts getting bigger and bigger, because that's why, passport bros, that they just go to other countries. Okay, stay there, marry in other races, because that's the main reason they can't stand black women for that. So I'm just talking. I know a lot of, I'm not saying all black women are like that, but majority of black women are, they always still, the brothers, that you're broke, you're dusty. So it's just like,
Mm.
for two ladies on the panel, if you're watching
Mm.
passport bros, like, I also watch, Jerome, the average man. You can really learn why black people, black men say that towards the black woman, because of the reason, it's not saying, okay, but this is real talk that happened with the brothers. So that's why, the the passport bros movement, it start getting bigger and bigger. It starts become well known, and then, I heard also that, black women starts to passport passport, I forgot, passport instead of brothers, they just create their own name.
Passport sis? Passport
Passport
sis.
sister. Passport
Yeah.
sister.
Hi. By the way, hello to Shay Star. Thank you for coming
Sister.
in. So that's
Hello.
why I open up about it, because I don't want to, since I always hear it in our live stream, passport brother. So I don't want to like I don't want to like point it out to one color only, because all of our friends here came from other country, from different.
And all
So I
have
want them to
passport.
like, yeah, I want it to be like sound general for other friends also. So that's why I was like, I'm just considering it as passport brothers to everyone that's despite colors. So that's it.
Specifically.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I want them to feel welcome, that they're also part of this.
They are
to
Yeah,
our
brothers
every
too.
time.
okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you mean, Miss Maddie. But I'm just,
Going to
I just explaining, the root, the root,
Mm.
the root where the passport bro came from. Okay, the root, the root. Okay, as I started, everyone wanted to get in. Okay, so Jerome, are you there? Shy Star, you can join with us, Shy Star.
Oh yeah, Paystar also. Yeah, I think I haven't.
Oh,
Mm.
we miss you because it's been a long time. It's been quite long time that you never join with us. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
By the way, I just really want to ask who wants to sponsor my our shows for today or night in your time. So don't forget. Okay, don't forget. So okay, Miss Manny. So
Who's
this
gonna be
is
the sponsor of the show for today?
yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm so excited
let's eat,
about that. And
ladies.
breakfast. But
Breakfast,
I
bread,
haven't
and
eat yet.
coffee.
Oh my god. I was very hungry since last night and I just went to
Mm.
sleep and then I'm hungry again.
actually, last night, oh my God, I was uh well, my dinner is late, so until now I'm still full because I cook
Mm.
bistik Tagalog, my gulay. And then tortang talong, Miss Manny.
Oh, love it.
Oh
I
wow,
love
yeah.
tortang talong.
Let
No,
me
Favorite. Love it
the
too.
tortang talong I don't really like with the giniling, with the ground pork, but or meat. I want the egg only in
oh
talong, and
yeah,
then
just the talong
Mm.
alone and eh.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna read giving the real history of how the passport bros started. Yeah. Okay, so
Go on, you just go on. I'm just here eating.
I wish I
guys,
can
feel
do like
free.
that nails, like I can eat while oh my god. Sana all na lang talaga yung ano. I think that's the only multi yeah. I
Yeah.
used to do that
Mama
before when I started my channel like 2019 and then I was like, time changes and
eating.
so am I. So am I.
Mama prepare this for me. Charot.
Well,
Uh,
me also.
bon appetit.
I'm not really comfortable eating on because I'm a bit shy of doing that because I don't want to see my mouth, how big is my mouth to
Yeah, I
open.
can eat just like like peanuts or chocolates. So last
Yeah,
time, last live stream Friday, I was eating nips, chocolate. So I was
Mhm.
like, oh,
me, I just
but I don't have anything right now.
not really, but well, Neil, she's very good. She's very good
You're
in
making
that.
you're making me hungry more. Well, just hearing the plate and the spoon. Oh my goodness.
I cannot
Oops,
take
Sana
yeah.
it,
all.
Wops. I need to eat because it's already 9. I'm
Oh,
done.
oh wow, that's quick.
Ano yun? Ano yun? Hinigop mo lahat. Yeah, that's why,
Oh, inigop
Frank
ko
told
lahat.
me that,
Nilunok ko lahat.
you, he said that,
Nilonok
what,
niya.
Lily, you eat so fast.
I also
What?
eat too
For me?
fast. Wow.
And then he said, you don't enjoy, you don't enjoy your food.
We
And
enjoy
then I
it,
told him,
even though
I
it's
enjoy
fast.
it.
We enjoy
Yeah.
it. The faster it is, the more enjoyment we get.
Yes.
The
The
more
That's
more,
the
the more
food.
you
the more
sweat,
you get, the more you
The
get.
more
the
we
more
sweat,
the
that's it.
the more you sweat.
That's the sign that we enjoy the food when we're sweating.
Yeah. You just like, no, I'm sweating.
Well, it's just like, okay, when it comes to eating, because like I said, that, cooking is, our passion. So we really enjoy the food that we eat. But you know what? This is the thing that, well, I'm not saying that all Filipinos are, but, it's a rare you can see, a big Shirley, a big Shirley.
A
It's
bit
Shirley, my mom,
girly.
Shirley.
Girly
Big.
ladies? Yeah, yeah, you're talking about ladies, yeah.
So it's just like
Girly.
unlike unlike well, I always tell to Frank, Frank, I feel, sometimes I feel not comfortable of myself, because for me,
Mm.
I I feel that I'm fat. Okay, I'm fat. Well, every time I just, okay, my goodness, my weight, it starts to gain again and again, my goodness. But
Yeah.
like I told you, Miss Money, it's so hard, it's so hard to refuse when it comes to food. But he said to me, no, wait until you go to States. You can really, that your size just, just average, average. You don't feel that you're fat about that. Okay, so let's start. There's a question here, ladies. So, share your opinion or your thought about this question.
Mm-mm.
Okay, number one question: how do you know if your boyfriend or girlfriend is a leech? It's a leech. Leech. Linta.
Bitch like an insect.
So, okay, this is, I'm talking not literal leech. Okay, so I'm talking
Mm-mm.
about this in a relationship. How do you
Mhm.
how do you um how do you know if if your boyfriend or girlfriend is it's a leech?
Mm. Well, I can, okay, me first. I can tell whenever, it's more less of, there's not much of emotion involvement, but I mean emotional attachment. Okay, there's not much that it. So every time we talk, it's more about, something like, oh, I need something like this, I need something like that, and then comes off. So that's a sign also.
Yeah, I think being a rich person is like always wants to have something new, like is not contented whatever um his or her partner wants to give that person, like that. It's like always receiving and not uh, you know always requesting for some things like material things like that. He or she is not contented of what he does or what she does have. So I think that's a lich, like always requesting for something.
How about you, Ate Lily?
Yeah, it's just, for me, if okay, so I'm gonna twist my personality. If I'm the man, if I know that my girl is just like in well, this is one thing that I can tell for for Filipino, because we're not used of that doing well. I'm not saying that there's no, because of course I'm just hypocrite if I'm not saying that there is also a lich uh Filipino people, but it's just it's rare, it's real, it's just like let's when it comes to women, there is, but based on in West, majority of Western women are like that. They're more into the material thing. They gonna suck all the things that they can suck. It's the uh women, uh they're just like a vacuum. Once the
Mm.
vacuum is on, everything, and then even the small thing they suck. Okay, so they gonna stop until they get they get like the leech. The leech
Mm.
never stops sucking the blood until they become fat. So it's just like the woman, they never stop get something until
Until
uh
they're loaded.
they not satisfied. Okay, so that's the thing that when it comes
Until
to
they don't
leech.
reach like 70 kilogram. No, not 70. 85.
Duo.
So it's just like they keep sucking the blood. until until they came fat. Not literal fat, until they become big or what. Until what I mean is until they get things that they really want. Okay, so they stop sometimes, though they don't, as long as they want to get something, they stop, keep doing that. They kept sucking, or they keep vacuum that to a person.
Yeah.
So that's that's
Mm.
the problem. But let's go back to the the thing that I explained, because here Filipino women, uh majority, we have a common sense not to do that in our men, because here's the thought process. We always, no matter what, how how bad the if something, the men, Filipino men, do things bad about us, especially in a relationship. Yeah, of course, we voiced out our madness about that. But we're still respect them. We're not really cursing them, after the relationship. Oh, you surprised me, Chai Star.
Oh, Shy Star! Wow, Shy Star is the sponsor of the show for today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Rob.
A Star.
So that's that's the thing. But it's easy for us. We have Filipinas, we have common sense not to do that, because here's the main goal that we always wanted in a relationship. We want our men stay with us for the rest of for our life, because especially that we know that this man is, this is the man, this is the man that I'm gonna pick, to be
Mm.
my husband. So it's easy for us, to give values than the material thing that we gonna suck all the blood from the men. No, we're not really into that. But like I said, Miss Manny
Yeah,
and Nils,
especially like we're looking forward for a future with a man. So, you
yeah,
know, we're not we're actually very wary of of how he gonna spend, if that relationship has, as what I said, there is an emotional attachment, but if there's not, so it's gonna be easier, for them.
yeah,
For me, it's easy actually to like say, or if it's already a leech, it's already leeching.
yeah, because
Yeah, we can
okay.
tell, right? We can tell.
Yeah, because here's for for Filipina, it's for Filipina, or for Filipino men, it's easy for us to detect if this person is a leech or leeching us. It's easy because we're not really used on that thing. Unlike ladies in the West, that they, oh my goodness, they're very sucker sucker.
Oh yeah,
So they're
I also like watch this show, like they're gonna randomly uh in a, I don't know what's that place, but it's somewhere in the West, like they the host is randomly interviewing ladies wearing the
yeah,
diamonds, the diamonds. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw
wow.
that.
And then they really bragging it, like from
yeah,
their
that's
boyfriends.
that's
Wow, that
Yeah,
money really, that kind of value already you can invest into something,
yeah.
for the future.
yeah. So that's the problem.
That's
That's the
so
problem
crazy
that
with just one tiny stone for that amount. Oh my goodness.
Speaking, okay, you mentioned, Miss Manny, about the diamonds, because my wedding ring is just like a very very simple wedding ring. Okay, so I don't want
Mm.
to too much spend money for the wedding ring, because I valued my marriage. I valued that. So Frank told me, "Oh, sweetheart, I gonna buy you another new wedding ring, a diamond wedding ring." And then I told him, Frank, you don't have, because for me, it's important that it doesn't matter for me, because this ring, okay, I'll show you. This I did not wear. Okay, I have to
Ala,
wear.
ala,
That's a
busted.
bad, yeah, that's a bad omen if you don't wear your ring.
I
Bad
forgot.
omen.
Only that. So this is
Filipino
my
superstitious
race.
beliefs.
This is the race. I give value this. I don't care if it's this made of, if made of, plastic, or made of silver, made of bronze, or what, made of this is, but I really value this. But he said that, sweetheart, I promise you, I'll give you the diamond ring. So, and then, my goodness. But here's, I always watch that in, in the States, that that's some of my lab that I mentioned, that a lot of Western women, they just give value the wedding.
The value
Okay.
amount, I mean the amount of
Yeah.
it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
They
it's not
just go
kind
on
of
the
realistic here.
they just
That's
go
Yeah,
kind
that's
on
of
the
the
difference.
unrealistic. Well,
That's
yeah.
the difference
actually,
from the Philippines, from the other country. The
yeah,
Filipino
well,
are kind
actually,
of really,
diamonds or like engagement rings is not really a thing here in the Philippines.
Yeah, because
According
if
to our
the
culture,
relation.
we're not really for that. I mean, it's not part of our wedding traditions and cultures.
Yeah.
It's just being influenced in the West. Well,
Yeah.
it's okay really if you're like, oh, should I invest for an engagement ring to my Filipina? Well, it's actually okay. Wedding,
it
I mean, the
depends.
engagement thing is kind of Western and just influenced through social media. Like, oh, you're gonna hype up with it, but it's actually none, you know, none part of our values and traditions.
Yeah, because this is what I noticed. They just really into that. Okay, I also watched some video that the man work hard. The boyfriend. Okay, this is from the West. A man work hard. Just to give a presents to the girlfriend. But the girlfriend don't really like, because it's not Louis Vuitton. It's not Chanel. The purse. And
Mm.
then the
Not branded.
yeah, if
Sana all.
if the boy if the boyfriend will propose the girlfriend, it's just like they gonna look how big is the diamond. So if it's
Mm.
small, they refuse, because
Same.
okay, the bigger, it's on the will, because after that they're gonna brag to their friend that, look, we're not doing that. Yeah, Filipina, we're
Mm.
not doing that. We're not doing that. My
Well,
goodness.
Give us a
well,
give us a nice kitchenwares, nice kitchen, more than a
nice
diamond.
kitchen,
Yeah.
a nice
Nice
house
kitchen
to
set.
live,
Yes.
a nice house to
Oh,
live.
at least a comfortable house.
Yeah, as long as it's
We don't
comfortable.
worry about typhoons. That's okay.
So that's
As
the
long as we're
difference.
safe.
Oh yeah. Just the basic.
uh,
We don't need like these diamonds and too much amount. Oh my goodness, that's so
yeah.
unrealistic.
Well, I guess that's the one thing, like, mostly Western men love Filipina because we're not really, in that thing. And mostly
Yeah.
Western women are for just, make some fun and enjoyment, not talking about future plan with family. They just,
Ah.
Yeah.
always thinking about their figure, their shapes. So, that's
Yeah.
why I think that's the reason
We're not
why.
Yeah.
into like thinking about having BBLs, or having our boobs done with silicons. Well, maybe
Yeah.
some other does, but that's for their part of their job. They need that, but we don't need that.
Yeah,
We
because
know we are
we love
enough.
our own.
We are enough.
What God
Because
gives
for them,
is, Chara,
we
what God gives
embrace
is what
that.
we love.
Yeah, we embrace that.
God,
Well, some Filipina
even
also,
though
God gives one.
even though it's flat.
just, oh my
Ay,
goodness.
nako. Well, nobody's
So it's
perfect.
just, oh yeah, I agree, Nils. But it's just like for me, you cannot really, it's just like, um, I don't know, ladies, if you notice this when it comes to, black women. Sorry, guys, I'm not cursing, but this is what I see in
What?
what
Big
you know
boobs?
what no, no, what my husband tells me. Because okay, like us, well, some Filipina, they do. I'm not saying that Filipina don't do things like in West. Okay, they do also, especially for those for those Filipina actress, that they do that for the sake of their beauty, to enhance, because that's their their look is their is their business. So
Surgery?
for regular Philippine, yeah, for regular Filipina, we're not really into that. We love our natural beauty. Of course, we put some makeup. We put some makeup, but it's not too thick. Okay, we have a original, eyelashes. We
Mm.
have a yeah original hair. So, and then the nails, not
Oh,
you.
nails. I have colored nails.
Yeah,
Oh, one
Yeah.
is
me also.
already.
Pink.
Oh, hi,
Me,
Canadian
I do
brother,
my
Filipina
nails.
honey. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome back.
Hello. So
Yeah,
it's
thank
just
you so
like,
much
okay,
for
I saw this.
hitting the thumbs up.
If you're, if you're watching guys that, they have a long nails, and then they have a hard time to open the can
It's fake,
No,
of the
Ate
it's
nails.
Lily.
actually I don't like it when it's too long because our hands, we need our hands to clean our, meow meow. So how can you
Yeah,
able to clean, when you're like you have a lot of thing on your oh
yeah,
gosh,
and
Yeah.
then, oh my
too much
goodness.
work.
Well, I
Oh,
we
think
need we want it
it's fake.
simple and easy to
You see
clean
that there is
our
fake
body like
nails
that.
here that you
Uh,
yeah,
can buy. I think that's the same.
yeah, yeah, I think so, Anias.
those
But
are just fake.
it's not also safe, because
Yeah,
there's
gonna
a
scratch
chemical
your
that
back.
the your nails, your original nails will damage for that, because too strong. But for the sake of beautification, they do that. And then what do you call that? I forgot. Frank, help me. What do you call that? The full eyelashes that's too long. And then I
Too
can't,
long
my
with some
goodness.
kind of glitters and diamonds on the
Yeah,
strands. Like
I don't
what?
know. It's just
Barbie.
like for
Ito ba
me,
yan?
for me.
Too much being a Barbie.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my goodness, butterfly. What?
Butterfly lash? What's that?
Yeah, that's that they putting on their eyelashes. My goodness. So I
Well,
can't
I
stand with
can
that, Miss
understand if
Madam.
it's like a drag queen, because they're almost doing too much
Yeah, too
Well,
much.
being
if
that nana lady.
you were in a pageant or you're going to, to walk on the
That
aisle,
can't
then
be
you
too
should.
long in a pageant. Pageants.
You
My
see,
goodness.
like some gays, gays are like using.
Well, I understand that nails, sometimes it's part of their job, part of their entertainment, to put something. But even in a regular day, oh my goodness, they
No,
have full eyelashes that is too long. That, my goodness, okay, if I'm the man, I can't stand with that, and then putting a thick makeup. Oh my god, I
it's
don't
not
want,
comfortable.
Oh, by
okay,
the way, thank you so much. You'd wish best. Actually, you'd wish best is one of my old friends in YouTube. Before we do live streaming. Thank you so much, Bess, for coming because I told her that
okay,
I'm
thank
gonna be on live stream,
Thank
so
you.
that's why she's
You'd
here.
wish best. You'd wish best.
Yes,
Wow,
you
she's
what a
part of
name.
you'd
my
wish
live streaming
this.
before, also like this.
Thank you. So it's just like, okay, it makes me laugh about that. I'm not saying that, okay, I'm just, I enjoy, my look. I enjoy my look. I don't need the only thing that I will always, what do you call that? Remember things that myself. I don't want to be changed. This is, I just, who am I. It's just like, I'm just continue doing that. I don't want to change, because especially for those Filipinas that they're married to, some they change, because the mentality of Filipino, if you're rich, they think that you're rich. No, I don't, because like it reminds me, Manny and Nails, in Lazada, there's, there's, what do you call that? The eyebrows that, you just, all you have to do, just, it's a pattern,
Stamp. Yeah,
to
it's
draw
like
your,
stamp.
to
Mm.
draw
Ah, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
eyebrows. Okay.
I have that. I don't really use it because it's too hard.
No, it's too easy.
Yeah.
You know what? It's easier when you do it manually. You don't have to use those
Kuan
kind of stuff,
man,
really.
it needs one
It's
to assist
funny.
you, I guess. It needs one to
It's
assist
funny.
you.
I mean, it's easy. It's easy when you do it without him. I mean, what's the use of it? It's actually nonsense.
Yeah,
Those
that's
kind of
why it's
stuffs are
hard.
nonsense. Useless.
I
So
just,
it's just
just
like me.
drawing my face. Drawing my face.
I make myself also, to look, to look pretty for the eyes of my husband. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, so I buy that. I'm so excited, to try that. Oh my goodness, I already tried. So I'm not really into that, drawing my eyebrows. Okay, sometimes if I'm in the mood, I draw my eyebrows, but and then
Mila is
after
like
that,
ate.
yeah. And then I put that on my eyebrows, and then I go to Frank's room and ask him, how do I look? My goodness, I feel so shame
Well,
because
you.
he said that, I look like a it, the movie, the clown, So he told me, sweetheart, you don't have to do that for me. I love, the natural of your eyebrows. So from that start, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because,
Mm,
I'm trying hard, but he said that, you're good. You're
As long as where
I
you
and
comfortable, Ate Lily.
yeah.
mm.
So that's, the funny thing, but you can see that, they're very into that. They put something, like BBL. I don't know what. I have no idea. I'm very ignorant when it comes to that, nails and money. So I asked Frank, Frank, he knows that the meaning of BBL. It's just recently that I know the meaning of BBL. And then I told Frank, what is BBL? Because, I said that, I told him that this is the thing that I really admire for those black women because they have a big butt.
Big
They
Ah,
butt
have a
yeah.
big
lady.
butt. Yeah. So, and then when I watch some of the brothers that they mention about that, it's just, oh really? That's a BBL. Some they do BBL. It's just like the yung pet nila just like a balloon. So if it's too big, you have to get the pin in poke, and you can see that's the original one. So
Yeah,
it
I don't
makes me laugh.
understand like why they have to hurt, like they have to go through that kind of process, like hurting themselves, going to the knives those um just to get
Yeah.
those shapes when actually it looks too much. It doesn't look natural at all. So I don't understand why they have to pay, but it
I think
actually
they
doesn't
also
look good.
they gain it right, trying to do exercises. Mostly I
Yeah.
saw in, videos like
Well, if it's too much,
Western
that's
men.
kind of well. I
Yeah.
think it's also part of. I mean, it's also part of the genes or the DNA. They have
Yeah.
that kind of type of body,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see,
but
mostly
some just
Western are kind of big, big men.
yeah,
They're
big
big,
back.
big
Yeah.
head,
And
big head, big
tall.
butt, and tall. Yeah. I think maybe because of their food that they eat, maybe there's something inside of it that we don't have this here in Philippines.
I think I do
Mm,
believe nails on the jeans because
The
okay, here's
jeans.
the yeah, jeans. So
mm.
not all American are tall. They have also short, but it's just like they just known as they're tall and they're big, and like
Yeah, the
a
only
lot
thing
of
here is like you rarely see that here in the Philippines. It's kind of wow, that's so tall. It's
yeah.
rare
Yeah.
actually, but there they have tall, but
For
you
them,
can
it's
also like
normal.
see tall.
For them, it's normal.
Yeah, it's here. It's
Yeah.
like kind of wow.
I think
That's
it's because of
something
their food
rare.
that they eat. Maybe there's a chemical inside. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
just
know.
like
So, for you guys here, answer our questions.
okay. So okay, for those men on the live chat, okay, so please share your, share your experience or opinion about this question. How do you know if your girlfriend is a leech? Can you, because this is, I really love, to hear, the opinion of, Western men on my live chat. Because, we're Filipinas, we're not really into that because we give value in the relationship, not the material thing. Of course, if you have a good relationship, of course, follow with the material thing. That it's not, we also love things that came from our, came for our partner, but we're not
Mm-hmm.
doing that as as much as they, simple things. It's big a lot to us. We don't need, the Gucci or whatever. So we just like, came from your heart, the thoughts,
We're good with
so
second use, guys. Okay, okay.
yeah. I So we're not, we're not into that. If it's not Gucci, if it's not Chanel, we don't want to accept that. It's just like, okay, this is,
As knows from
this
the
is a
bottom
big,
of your heart. Char.
yeah, that's, that's a big thing. Because I watch also some, some videos from, from other vlogger, that it's a big thing. Okay, the cheesecake factory, it's just like, Frank told me that, the cheesecake factory is just like a fine restaurant in US. So there's a lot of, there's a lot of Western women. They just, okay, they stick nose on that, cheesecake factory. They refuse, they refuse to take the date with their man if the man if their man will bring them, to cheesecake factory. And then I told Frank, oh my goodness, oh, if it's that happen in the Philippines, oh my goodness, a lot of Filipino will give you a good smile, a good smile. So because
Yeah, I
What's the
was
into
even
Cheesecake
thinking, what is
Factory?
the cheesecake factor? I thought it's just like cheesecake
What's
alone, but
that?
then it's just,
no, I
it's a
think,
restaurant.
yeah, Cheesecake Factory, Frank, explain to us, because I'm not really into the cheesecake,
I
but
watched,
I
yeah, I watched some videos. What is Cheesecake Factory? And I was like the menu. Oh my goodness, it's drool. I mean, it's mouth-watering
yeah,
kind of foods.
yeah,
Like
that's
what?
I
that's why,
Sana all.
that's
It's
why.
like a Sana all kind of food.
Yeah,
Today?
Delicious.
I also, I also, I'm just, my, I'm just, my saliva is dripping when I look also the menu, Miss Manny. Why this, why this Western women, they refuse to go to Cheesecake Factory? My goodness. So it's just like,
Is it
okay,
expensive?
I'm thinking, it's not expensive.
Tell me then,
Well,
Cheesecake
for us,
Factory.
it's
Oy.
already expensive because it's a dollar worth. For us, it
Hi,
Yeah.
is.
Brett. Thank you for
Yeah,
Hi,
coming,
right.
Brett.
Brett. Thank you so much for coming, Brett.
Because okay, for Western, for Western men, okay, we love you for who you are. Okay, you love us for who we are.
We are.
Okay, so it's just like, Filipino, we're very, we're
Give
easy,
and
we're
take.
easy to communicate. Okay, if you don't have enough money, you can bring us to McDonald's, Burger King, or Jollibee.
Mm.
My goodness, we're very happy for that. Or you can
Or
bring us to
street
the
food.
food court, to the food court.
Food
Street
court.
food.
Yeah, food court.
We're,
Let's try.
we're happy about that. Okay,
Okay.
Why
so,
not
or
like a food
street
court,
food. Well, I'm
Yes.
talking about, I'm talking, for those men on the live chat. We're talking about for regular Filipina, because there's a status also. We have also Filipina, super rich Filipina. Of
Mhm.
course, they have also pride not to go on the, on the food court, or McDonald or Burger King. Okay, so they have also class. For those rich Filipina, okay, it's fine. It's fine for us, but for for regular Filipina, it's not a big thing, and just just be nice, be nice to us. It means a lot to us. We don't care, if we don't care if you're gonna bring us, to like
To what? To
in
a
the
fancy
food court.
restaurant?
Yeah, of course, like, if you're gonna bring us, to just like a fancy restaurant, that you're willing to
That
bring
that's
us,
a
of course.
bonus. That's a bonus.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Hail Mary, full of grace.
That-
So that's oh my goodness,
yeah,
you
okay.
cannot, the joy. So it reminds me that, the first time that I never expect that, Frank bring me to the Wolfgang, and I was surprised. It's just like, it's just like, I'm very innocent when it comes to go on that thing, nails and money, because the waiter asked me in front that, what is the
Buffet.
special day, what a special day for us, why we go there. And then I just tell them that, it's a simple dinner. I'm very humble to tell them that it's a simple dinner. I didn't know that, the background of Wolfgang. That's a steakhouse, Neil. And then when I look the fry, the bills, my goodness, oh my goodness, Frank, is this true? Our bills? And then, I told Frank, Frank, I really appreciate that, because you bring me here, experience new things, because this is the first time. But I told him, Frank, next time, don't bring me here, because I can't stand the bills. And then, he told me, sweetheart, it doesn't matter for me, because you deserve this. But you know what, if you
Hey.
gonna if you gonna if you're gonna do that, to western women, oh my goodness. Now, especially, I mentioned about the cheesecake factory, oh no, they don't. They want to spend like 500 to $1,000, just for the dinner date, or for the lunch date.
Ew.
So for us, spend us, combo meal in McDonald's. Combo meal, we're happy for that. At the same
We're
time,
happy
we
with
enjoy
we're happy with Tapsilog, Longsilog,
all the
Hamsilog,
log, all
Log
the
Log
We're
log.
happy
Log.
with melty, just melty. That's all right. Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they love eggs actually. Mostly Western love to eat the eggs, boiled
And
eggs.
if you're gonna bring us balut, of course, we 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 happy to take that balut.
And especially when they eat also with you. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, the balut. That's the funny thing. Okay, I have a question. So we can also answer this, because actually this question is for men. But we can reverse that. We can reverse that question, so we can also share our opinion with the men. Okay. So our second question, for men: will you continue dealing your woman or a man, okay, if you know she's leeching off of you?
Mm.
So,
No.
okay, so just,
Of course,
just
that
let us
sounds too
know.
toxic. Why would you?
Okay,
Why would you
so,
stay?
okay, I'm gonna add that question. What if, you really love that man, or you really love that woman. So are you still leeching, as are you still continue that uh relationship? You know
No,
that
no.
if you're gonna
No.
leave that person, you're gonna hurt.
Hurt. Well, you can move on. Move on.
Yeah.
You can
No
move
one took
on.
my
You just have
time.
to start moving on.
Well, no, I
Okay.
know if I feel like that person is trying to to reach you, then you have to stop. It's too much. You give all the things that you want, but then it's like not enough. So it means like he doesn't or she doesn't care about your feelings, because he just wants to
Mhm.
give receiving some things to you, and don't even give back to you. So it means like he or she doesn't deserve it. he or
Yeah,
she stop.
especially with the start when the relationship just started, and there's already
Yeah.
that already involved. So I would understand if the relationship is already like few years, because
Mm-hmm.
if a leeching person stays, I mean, should he stay with you or her loyalty with you stays for a few years? Would that be considered leeching? Because actually, leeching also we can tell when it also depends on the time frequency of a relationship or you already have when it's already involving. But then when you're already together for like few years, so it's not kind of leeching. So to me, it's kind of also part of you and her already. So I mean, but when it's already leaching, so and you really love that guy, well, that's it's not love after all. Love should be like you have the same, you have the same, it's balance, not just
Rebound by
all
rebound.
only one person. Yeah, not just one person giving and
Because
giving.
yeah,
It's
because
not
if
love
that is
anymore, it's kind of
yeah,
start.
if the person is kind of glitchy, then it's like he or she tried to manipulate you, like
Mm.
everything what she wants, everything what she needs. It's like you always give in to him to her, so it's kind of a bad thing, especially when you have a relationship. So you have to stop. Well,
Yeah, me
love
also.
can wait. Love can wait. Like you can move on.
That's not even a
Yes.
question, Ati Lily, nobody will
Mhm.
want to continue with a relationship that's just leeching,
Well,
because we need the real we need the real thing, we need the real reason.
there's a lot, there's still, there's still person that, they don't really care about, about, the pain. It's just like they really want to get things, because, that's, that makes a lot to them, to make their self satisfied of the thing. So they just take things that the person do for them. So yeah,
Well,
I
if he
said.
wants or if he or she wants to continue, well, let her be, face the consequences, but to me it's too dumb to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So toward
I
of that
understand that.
leeches, toward of that leeches,
You're
so you
wasting
don't.
your time when you're supposed to spend it
Yeah,
to other valuable things or I mean, more
hmm,
deserving person. So yeah,
yeah. So toward of
why
that
spend
leeches,
it?
you don't need to be involved if you feel that girl or boy is kind of a leechy. Then yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
have
sky
to
is so wide. The sky is so wide.
go away, move
The
away.
shore, the
Okay,
shore still
next
has so
please,
many shells. That's for
ladies.
you
Okay,
guys out there,
next
okay?
please.
Don't lose hope. Even if you already
Yeah,
spend too much for your ladies, okay, it's okay to like move on,
it's
find
like
another thing. Especially here in the Philippines. Here in the Philippines, actually, it's not difficult for you to find a lady, because
but you have
when
to
you
be
come
careful
here in the
also.
Philippines, you are like in the aquarium. You are like in the ocean full of fishes. You just need to fish.
Choose and select.
No, I don't mean choose. Yeah, I mean, don't collect and select. Don't do that. Okay,
Choose, oi,
don't do
choose.
that.
Kausan.
Yeah, choose. Just choose. Don't collect. Just choose.
Choose and select.
Oh my
Choose that
goodness.
girl and
Yeah.
select the right person.
Ugh. Don't
Okay.
collect. No collect. I don't agree with collect.
choose.
Well,
Kulik karon.
hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so for me also, okay, yeah. If I know that, if I know that if my man is, is a sucker, so I will definitely leave, or, no, I won't. I want to continue this because, yeah, I agree what you said, Miss Manny, that, it's given that you're gonna hurt. It's given that you're gonna hurt. But,
Oh yeah.
years goes by. yeah, it's given that you will hurt, but it won't take, it won't easy, to forget that feeling, or that that cause of separation. But it will heal the times passed by. So yeah, because
Yeah. Time heals all wounds, ate.
it's not, yeah, it's not really healthy. Because like I said, Miss Money, there's still, well, I'm saying there's still a small percentage of people, men and women, they still continue doing that because they don't want to lose that person. So they just take, or they just do that because they just want to satisfied. Instead dealing with the relationship, they dealing with the, with the material thing that they wanted for their self. So they just continue that. So, but majority, they're gonna say no to that. But there's still, their tolerance for doing that is very, very strong. So some people, they just take because there's a intention. There's a intention, or there's a motivation about what they why they keep doing that. But for me, okay,
Well,
no,
because
I
men,
don't.
they think men should be men. Men does what they need to do, okay? Because that's already part of their nature, okay? As being men, because as we all know, I mean, they are aware that men are providers, so that's why they do that. It's part of their nature as men. But you should also know when to stop, especially when you think
Well,
it's already too dumb, it's already too unhealthy, and it's already too obvious.
yeah.
That's
Well, it
too
depends of a man,
too
or if he wants to be, he wants to be sucked. He
uh
wants to be sucked with a leeches.
he wants to, yeah,
They
and then
sometimes they want to be sacked for sure.
yeah. Oh,
because
they
because
love,
it's his
they love to
money.
be sad.
So I think
Sucker.
when a person really stayed with this kind of women, which is leeches, then maybe he wants to, something like he feels happy with that woman,
Nilono
like that.
kong lahat.
But it's not about,
That's
yeah. But it's not about
Once you,
love, I guess.
yeah,
It's
nails.
just affection.
Once you suck, you have to swallow it. Nilunok.
Ew.
ala.
I'm just kidding.
It's
Okay,
not
I'm
ill
just
if you love the
kidding.
person.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's not
It's
ill.
not.
It's not if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
love
Well,
the person, of course,
of
because
course,
he's part of you
You
already.
will
So you're
you will
gonna
swallow the
accept everything about him. You're accepting everything about him.
you will swallow
yeah.
the blood. Whoops.
Of
Why would you
if that
swallow a
blood.
blood? What's the sense of swallowing a blood? I mean, in what scenario? Are you a vampire? Unless we're being vampire or zombies.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Miss
Wait,
Manny, if
babies.
I'm the vampire and my boyfriend is the vampire, if that blood that I'm gonna suck on him, it that makes him pleasure,
Um,
why not?
yes, why not?
Why not?
I
So
let him
I'll gonna
suck my blood, and I also let him suck. I will also suck his blood. It's kind of balanced,
Wait,
balanced,
ladies.
fair. 2 minutes ago. Oh, we're talking about you started it, Nils. Blood.
well, it's just like of course, men's love, they love to, they love suck. Okay. But it's of course, yeah,
This
I
is
agree
so
with that.
funny.
I agree with you, Manny, that okay, if you love that person, everything in that person you're doing is very, very important, because
Oh
that's
yeah.
how you shown your love. And of course, if these
It's
two,
not just him that's shown his love to you. It's also you, okay? That's part of
yeah,
the
yeah,
process. That's
yeah,
part of it.
you please
No
your
need ill
man.
ill.
Yeah. For me, no, I don't say that because it's
I
just,
don't
I love
know.
every,
We can
every
say
moment.
that if you love the person,
Yeah. I can't
because
stand with
you're
that because
accepting the whole about whole of him. You accept him, and also he's also accepting the whole of you, the wholeness of you. So well, that's kind of fun stuff.
okay, let me read this from no. Oh, whatever your plan is, be clear and front about. It's to both of you don't have misunderstanding and get exposed to. Oh, well,
Mhm.
if that, I won't go to Rafi Tolpo because the only, it's in you. If there's a problem that you have to fix, it's in between
Yeah,
you
I don't
and
agree
him,
with
or
this kind
between
of
you.
like rapid tofu
Yeah.
thing.
You just make Rafi Tolpo famous for that.
Oh yeah,
Do the,
you're just letting yourself use with for his content that it's only Rafi
yeah,
Tolpo that's gonna benefit from it. But
yeah,
the thing that you only benefit from Rafi Tolpo, it's a shame, okay? The whole
yeah,
shame of you because you're bringing everything, the problem in public, not just in Philippines but worldwide. You're exposing
yeah.
your family and everything. And you know what? You cannot the, imagine you're having a problem with your family, and do you expect after the Rafi Tolfo thing, do you expect that you're gonna be the same towards your
He
family
cares.
after the expose? I mean, what's the
No,
what makes it sense? What makes it sense? There's due process for that, not in Rafi Tolfo.
yeah.
I
So
don't I
me
don't really
also,
get it. It's just for the content. You're just being used
yeah,
for the content.
yeah, right, Miss Manny. So yeah, that's well, if there's a problem, you don't have to go on the other people just, just to tell, oh, this is my problem or what. Because no matter what that person tells you, if you don't want to, if you don't want to fix that, nothing's happened. The only solution that it comes from you and him will do that. Yeah,
Yes,
I agree with
nagsiyaw
that.
pagwak.
Strong. So yeah, that's uh well, because if you're gonna tell that to other people, instead that easy, to fix the problem, it get bigger, the problem.
Oh yeah, it
Be-
only get worse.
yeah.
That's the stupidest thing. You're losing the respect. You're
What's wrong? Hello, ladies. Manny, where are you? You scare me, huh? Okay. Oh my goodness. Nag-ghost ako.
sorry, I clicked the wrong button. My goodness.
My goodness.
Glad I
You
still have the
scares
right
me.
link.
Nag-ghost mo ako.
Oh yeah, I was also talking. My goodness, I clicked the wrong button. I was like trying to see the chat, and then oh my god, it's the wrong. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand people go to Rafi Tolfo or this kind of drama on they want respect, but they the one who started to like not gain the respect at all. Would they
Yeah.
really expect everything gonna be the same as before? Would they really expect that they're gonna be okay after exposing themselves and their shameful things
And then
worldwide? That's kind of
yeah.
dumb to do. People just need
That's
to think of common sense to do that.
yeah, right. Okay, so let's proceed. Let me drink water because my throat was starts to dry.
You seem to, yeah, I notice it when you enjoy the talk, Ate.
Yeah. Okay, so. for this this is question for for men or brothers on the live chat. Who's the
Need more water. Yeah, water actually is very important. I had water here, but
Okay, so here's my question for those brothers on the live chat. Okay, who's broke? Okay, I'm asking you, who's broke and dusty person? Because here's why I ask this, because this is I always heard for those for those black women, that not only black women, for those western women, that they said, I'm not saying all, okay, here we go again, I'm not generalize all western women, but majority they're saying this, that you're broke, you're dusty. Okay, so my question is, who's
what's broke your
broke and
dusty?
dusty?
What?
Walang pera. Dusty, that they wala, as in wala sila, yung pobre ba,
Ah, like homeless, kind of like that.
broke and dusty. Okay, broke and dusty person, the man or woman, especially especially if she's not do not do not do not anything, and the man go out and work. Okay, who is broke and dusty? So I'll gonna I'll gonna wait for those for those men
Okay,
on
if the
the live
situation is
chat.
the man does not have work and then the woman also don't have work,
Okay.
so who's
The,
gonna
the
broke and dusty
question,
between the two?
no, the question is, who is broke? Because this is their, particularly Western women. This is only this is always their expression. They always tell to the Western men that they're dusty and broke. Okay, they dusty and broke.
Hmm.
So my question is, who is broke, men or women? Especially if she does not do anything, and the man go out and work. Who's dusty and broke? You you get my you get my question, Miss Money.
Not much. Loading. I'm in a kind of unprogressive state of brain function. Unprogressive.
So
Yeah, for the
okay, let's,
men.
yeah, for the men. So it's just like, that's the question. Well, one them need therapy, all I
Mag-swab sa
can
kwate
say.
kay gilo kang dunggan. Mag-off lang ko scam.
Okay, sige, sige. So that's the question for for the men, okay, for the men and women, okay. So that's but this question is really referred to uh passport bros, or brothers, okay. So it's just like for those for those women, okay, just just share your your opinion or comments about this question. So who's who's the broke and dusty person, the man or woman? Okay, so I'll gonna give some explanation. If she does not do anything, okay, and the man go out and work, who's dusty and broke, who's broke and dusty? So for para sa iyo, Miss Manny, para maintindihan mo at makashare ka, I'm gonna make it into Tagalog. So kumbaga, yung expression nila is mahirap ka, yung wala ka, wala. Yung lalaki as wala. So,
Ah, ah.
ang tanong dito is, sino ba yung sino ang mahirap? Yung babae na walang ginagawa, or yung
Hmm.
lalaking lumalabas sa bahay na nagtatrabaho? Sino yung doon? Sino yung mahirap doon? Sino ang broke in dusty? So that's,
Okay.
that's the,
Oh yeah.
y-
Well,
nakuha
I
mo yung
consider that.
question?
Oh yeah, I get it. You know what? The guy is not the broke and dusty, but if it's the woman's choice to stay in the house to serve for the family, okay, it depends on how they like try to work out with the relationship or marriage. So if that is their personal, it's both of them that have the agreement for that setup. Well, there's nobody broke in the relationship, but if the woman really think that she can do something, but she choose not to because she's just want to depend on her husband, so she's broke. But if the agreement is like they have the mutual agreement, like you just have to stay in the house, take care of what I need for me or for the kids, so she's not
Yeah.
broke. She's part of the family. Nobody is broke because to me marriage especially is not compete. Okay, there's no competitive. I mean, there's no compete between the
Com-
two. It's supposed to be
No
not because you're
competition.
both in the teamwork. There's nobody broke in that kind of situation.
Hmm.
So there.
Because, okay, so let's gonna change that. Okay, so that the same question. Okay, if,
Mm.
you know okay, so you already explain, if, for the couple, for the married people. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna change that for, for girlfriend and boyfriend. So who's broke and
Who?
dusty?
Well, it's same thing. If I mean, if the man, if it's same thing actually, there, it's still kind of their agreement. It still depends of the agreement. But when the lady like tell to the guy, especially it should have an open communication with a marriage. If the wife says, oh, we need, honey, we need to have so much more because it's not enough for our expenses and anymore, so I think we should like have to both have some income for this. But when a man chooses not to work because he's lazy, because it's his, oh, you already have work, we just have enough. I mean, it depends of to me it depends of personality or character of a person, or yeah. But if the situation is like okay, the woman is agreeing, it's also the kind of their understand, I mean, agreement. If the lady have enough, okay, because especially here in the Philippines, it also happens here. It's also some kind of normal lifestyle here that the wife is working, and especially if the lady needs, I mean, the lady's income is enough, and then the because especially the child, they also need some parents at home, so it's kind of actually being modern here after the lifestyle, especially marriage. So I think it's different, still the same with what I think from the first situation scenario.
Okay, yeah. So let me read this from Frank Tate. They say that passport bros are broke and dusty. So that means I am broke and dusty, but I have home here in the US. How many of those women can live in two countries? Rare, rare. They can do that, Frank, if they're really, rich. They're not broke.
Mm.
So I don't consider you as a broke. You're not
Well,
broke.
but for us, for Filipinas, who cares if we can live in two countries? We are contentment. I mean, for me, I'm already contented on where I am right now. I mean, where I live. We don't have to like for what, for to show off. What's the purpose?
Well, it's just like Frank, why he say that, because a lot of Western women, they're
Yeah.
very, they always putting down, the passport bro, because they
Yeah.
said that they're broke and dusty. So the
Mm-mm.
question of Frank, is he broke because he has two home, Philippines and the US? So my answer for that, you're not broke, because here's the thought
Uh-huh.
process, Frank. Okay. there's a lot of Western women tells that, oh, these passport bros, they're broke and dusty. Hell no.
Yeah,
Because
because they said that they want Filipina because they can't afford them like that. So they think that they're broke because
no,
they can't afford them. That's what they think. That's what their
that yeah,
mindset. Mm.
that's what they think because the men, they can't stand their attitude, okay, their attitude. So why they spend money for those women that they can't stand with this? So of course they just go to Philippines to find the real woman that will love them for the rest of their life without expecting in return. The only thing that if here's the thing that if you're good to us, if you're good to us, we gonna pay you back double. Not half. We pay you back double for that. Okay, so I'll go back to the passport bros, because I hear that also. Not only I experienced that, that also I talk, I also heard what my husband talked with Jerome, and then they said this is the proof. This is the proof that they say that, because I don't agree that passport bros are broke in dusty, because first reason that I don't believe that they broke in dusty. Coming here in the Philippines or other country is not a joke. Okay, you have to spend dollars for that. The plane ticket, the hotel accommodation, and way back home. So how can you tell? How can you tell these people or these brothers that they are broke in dusty? They have ticket. Of course, when they go around, if they're gonna come here in the Philippines, if they go around, of course they have to spend money for that. How I don't understand. Where's the logic that they tell these brothers are broke? I don't understand. And then here's the funny thing, Miss Money. If they know that a lot of brothers go to other
Mm-hmm.
countries, Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, DR, Brazil, they spend time with this women,
Uh-huh.
and then when they know, they get so furious about that, they keep cursing, and I know the reason. Brothers, don't ask me, because I know already the reason, because they can't stand your attitude. They think that they know better than these brothers. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
so funny because in for Filipinas, you are not broke if you can afford to buy one sack of rice every month. You're not definitely broke.
Yeah,
Broke.
yeah, broke.
Once as you can afford one
So
sack
it's
of
just
rice
like,
every month, you're good.
yeah, we're very Filipina. Okay, I'm proud. I'm gonna raise the flag. I'm gonna raise the flag of Filipina. I'm very I'm very happy to raise our flag, Miss Manny, because we're not because I don't know. They know the answer. Why Western men choose Filipina or other Asian women than the Western women?
Mm.
I know the answer. So I don't need to explain that, because I know the answer to myself. So for those Western women, don't get furious for those Western men coming in other countries and spend their dollars with this Asian women, because they deserve that, and that woman deserve also that.
Uh-huh.
So I feel sorry for them. Okay, it's just like it makes me it makes me laugh when I making joke to Frank that I have brother in my arms. I have brothers in my arms. You have brothers in your arms. So it's just like, you know, just like for Western men, oh, I have Asian in my arm. I have Asian in my arms. So me, I'm gonna tell them, you have brother in your arms. I'm
It's
gonna
also the
ask them.
same. It's also the same. Like, don't scare me because I have a Filipina wife. That's true.
Yeah.
Be
So
confident.
yeah, they cannot, they cannot scare, especially for those Western men that they have already have Filipina. Oh, you cannot tempt me, or you cannot, parang tinutokso ba, Miss Manny? Oh, you
Uh,
can, because I'm good. I'm good, just like my husband.
welcome back,
She's
boss.
good.
Success.
Ah, nalibang na dahil siya.
Yeah, it's like I cannot really stand it.
Oh yeah, it's very
And also,
important, Guap.
and
Scott.
also I get
Okay,
chipo too.
I'm gonna read this to him. No, I'm really happy to be broke.
No, no, no.
Seriously, are you? Are you serious about that? Oh,
I think
okay.
he was referring about, just staying at home and then have, well,
Ouch,
it's
ouch,
okay
ouch,
to
No,
be
ouch, ouch.
broke if you are relaxed. You're relaxed anyway, no stress. Stress is fatal, so just stay.
yeah. Well, okay. So here's, I'm gonna ask you him. Okay, if you the reason why, okay, let me correct me if I'm wrong. Okay,
Hi,
are you
Shipu.
gonna want it? Are you gonna want it to be broke because nobody bothering you because you're
Hello,
broke?
Ate
That's what
Guaps.
you mean. So that's what you think. Well, yeah, because if they know if you're broke, nobody will bothering you.
Oops.
No
Yeah,
man
no
that can
stress, less
handle the
stress.
word is broke in Dusty. Yeah, I agree, friend. Yeah.
I have my 1 year. I have to fix.
Flat iron. Flat iron. Oh, yeah, right. Flat
The
iron. Tama ba?
Okay, the woman that
Yes. Fair hair
say that
iron.
Straightener.
men are
State,
broke
state,
in
state
Dusty are just
straightener.
mad. They hate that other women are going to get money that they wish they could go. Yeah, right. So I think they just jealous. Yeah, because instead they,
What?
ay nako.
Are you mad?
Oh yeah, low K is the K. Right. Low K is K. I
Okay.
agree.
Alright.
But I know that deep inside you're not broke. Him, no, yeah, it's just like to avoid those toxic,
Yes, definitely he's
toxic.
not broke, so he's gonna be the so he's gonna be the sponsor of the show for sure. Another sponsor. Well, it's gonna be my birthday, so you guys can sponsor on
Yeah,
this show.
him, no, come
Yeah.
on. I know you're not
Happy
broke.
birthday to you. Eh, no,
You're
no.
not broke. Okay, so
You know what? This morning when I wake up, like when I get out of the room, and my mom and my dad is like in the outside in the living room, and they're having their coffee. And the moment that I get out from the room, they sing to me "Happy Birthday to you." I was like,
To you.
okay, I'm giving you the beat so you can like synchronize. They were laughing.
you know what, Miss Money,
Yeah.
I feel jealous about that because it
uh,
reminds me, I miss those days that my mother, and my father alive,
yeah.
they woke up early in the morning, they have drink
Mm.
coffee together and talk something, and
These
then
moments, I
a
really cherish
simple
this
life.
kind of moment every time.
I'm jealous about that.
Oh yeah, I
I
understand that, Lily.
The time you wake up, no, and then you're gonna knock at their door. Then
Mm.
happy
Like yeah,
birthday
they're like
to
having their
you.
coffee together, and then the moment I wake up, I saw them having their coffee, and then they stop their coffee, and then they sing to me, and I was like, oh, okay, okay, good, okay, go ahead. I was like,
uh,
and they're laughing.
Well,
I always like enjoy the time when my parents are still here. I always show them love. I always show them appreciation. Actually, all of us siblings, we're gonna have like my younger sister. She gonna hug my father randomly, like like a little child. So that you know, we are very aware that time is not Mortal time is not mortal, so we want to like feel, we want them to feel like they're always loved by us, they're always appreciated.
Mhm.
Time.
Yeah, the last time that I have my birthday, oh my god, I'm still sleeping, and then mom tried to wake me up like, hey,
Mm.
hey, it's your birthday, yo.
Mm.
Like that's so cute, like so special moment
Uh-huh.
that they really think your born day.
Okay, so let me read this from him. No, to be honest, it makes me smile to see how women can be mad at men complaining and end up alone with a dog and cat. Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. Instead, hugging, hugging a man, or
Mm.
uh, it's just like they hug a dog and cat.
Just like
I feel
now.
so.
No, that they're talking about the the Western women that raising
you know,
cats. Uh, well, it
the
will be nice
replacement.
when we have a partner and then you also have the cats and dogs. Yeah, more more nice, more nice.
So, ladies, I gonna end up this, 2 hours.
Okay.
So we still have, okay, 40.
For the sponsor of the show, it's not late yet.
Miss
Yeah.
Manny, Miss Manny, hindi dumating yung inaasahan natin. Good.
That's good. Better.
That's good.
Well,
Where's that
because
Yeah,
birthday?
kay
I don't see
wala
him.
man diri ang tingkuan, wala man diri. Kung napa to diri, yeah.
I don't see
Suko.
him lagi. Natulog pa?
Yeah, he
Okay,
went to
so
sleep for sure.
him, no, it's Miss Manny's birthday today. So,
I'm, oh
so
my goodness. I wish
I hope
I
that,
am 30 again.
she
Y-
will receive a gift from Buy Me a Coffee. That's.
Well, you know what? When I was like 30, when I entered 30, I was like, "Oh, this is not true. This is not gonna be real. Am I already 30?" And I when during my 30th year, I was like, Am I really 30?" You know, I still have some doubts because I feel like I'm still 28. You know, oh really? I'm already 30, and now I'm already 36. I wish I am still 30. Oh my goodness.
Turn back the time. If only I
Yeah.
could turn back
Back
time.
time. If only I could turn, but I still fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, me also, that, oh my goodness, just
Mm,
a few years. I mean, in the golden age,
yeah.
my
Oh,
goodness.
yeah. Wow.
Uh,
As long as, we just age gracefully, we try to take care of ourselves so that, age is just a number at the end of the day. Char.
Yeah.
It's what we feel most important.
Live, love. Live,
well, it's
love, laugh.
But we cannot deny we're slowly having some back pains, some
Mhm.
hip pain. Oh my goodness.
Also, memory gap
Then
sometimes.
then it will remind us our age. Okay, yeah,
Ayaw pag music
accept.
dire.
well, it's just like me. I'm not really into that. It's given for me that years goes by. We're getting old, so it's just like there's a lot of
Amon.
people that they don't in denial that they.
Mugawas naman na siya good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So me, I'm just, I'm good as long as I'm with my loving husband, loyal.
Mm.
I'm good with that. It makes me feel, young. Makes me feel
Oh
young.
yeah,
So that,
And live
that's
while
quite
we're
important.
young.
Yeah.
yeah.
As long as we love like we are still young. That's the most
Yeah.
important, and our partner also like still have the affection like we are still young. So that's very important. You know, age is just a number. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Right, the old fart. My old fart.
uh, yeah,
It's up to
we're
you
gonna be
how
an
make
old fart.
memories each other. Oh,
Okay, so well, I don't have a question. I wait, hold on. Okay, there's another. This is another good question. Good question.
another question,
So,
Ate Lily.
galaw-galaw dyan sa, galaw-galaw
Galaw ang
dyan sa
baso.
pinto.
Another question. Okay.
Okay, this is the last question, but this is very serious a question.
Serious?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
They
is,
call it a serious.
you can reverse this if you're women or ladies. You can imagine this is for for you, or for men. Okay, so just imagine that you're man, or just a woman. Okay, so the question is, if he or she does not do anything. Okay, okay, no. I already read that.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the last that's the
okay.
last question.
Okay, this is for men and women. If the man
Okay.
hired, okay, if if the man hired a maid, okay, a maid or a cook, what does he need the girlfriend or wife? So this is the question for men. So you can also, reverse that. Okay, so if I gonna reverse, if the woman hired a maid and cook, what does she need the boyfriend or husband?
Oh yeah.
But this, this kind of question, I really want this, for
Western
for
men.
men. Yeah, for
Mm.
men, not Western
Yeah,
men.
for
This is
Western, all men.
yeah, for men, for men. So the question is, actually, this is a very good question for those, black or Western men. This is gonna be a good question for you guys. Okay, so okay, I will repeat the question. Him, no, okay. So if the man hired a maid and cook, what does he need to be the girlfriend or wife? Because there's a lot of Western women, particularly
Mm-hmm.
black women. They don't want to cook, they don't want to clean the house. Okay, so if the man hire a maid and cook, okay, so what does he need the girlfriend or wife? Gets new yung
Yes, yes,
question.
yes.
So
What does yes?
So I really want to know the answer, your comment for those, men on the live. But from now, we just start with the ladies. So what is your opinion about that question, Nails?
About
Okay,
if it's a
so
good cook,
okay, so
for boyfriend or a
halimbawa,
husband.
okay, halimbawa, okay, ikaw nag-hired ka ng cook, and nag-hired ka ng kasambahay, or tagaluto. And then uh magawa na, what does she needs the boyfriend or husband? Kailangan mo ba ng boyfriend or husband? Kasi lahat na ikaw na yung ikaw na yung
You
gumawa,
already have
nag-hire,
yeah, you already have it.
nag-hire ka na ng cook, and nag-hire ka na ng maid. So what does you need the girlfriend
Oh,
or
much.
the husband? Kailangan mo ba ng kailangan mo ba ng husband or boyfriend, especially if you know that the your boyfriend don't want, or your husband don't want to cook, don't want to clean the house, or what?
Well, actually, if he try to learn, if he doesn't know how to cook, then it's okay. But it's better if he knows how to cook. Being a husband is one of the one of these factors that makes you amazed as a woman, right? To how the husband knows how to cook. So I prefer husband so that we
Ah,
can go to the
then
kitchen
rather than a
both.
cook. Oh yeah,
You're right.
It's just like, okay, Frank said, okay, he should marry the maid or the cook.
that's funny.
Yeah. So what's the use of the wife that she do nothing, so but it's another,
Ah, that's
for
why.
me.
Is that why some helpers ends up with the boss sometimes?
Yeah,
Is that
Frank,
Yeah.
why?
that's another scenario.
No, no.
The husband will file divorce and marry the maid.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No.
Okay, let me read this from him now. Unless your girlfriend or wife asks you to hire a maid and she has a very good, valid reason to do so, I don't understand why he won't hire a maid. Sounds crazy to me. Because him, no. So how can you, especially the man's working, and then the wife or girlfriend do nothing, just sit her ass off day long. So there's no food. There's a food on the freezer, but there's no food to eat. So
Mm.
what's of course, especially the man, it's tired, tired of working, coming home, there's no food, and he has to cook for that. Of course, he has to hire maid, or, because, this woman don't clean the house, don't cook. So what can you do? Of course, you have to hire. You have to hire, a person that will give you that thing, because
I
of
don't think
course,
for me. I don't want. For me, I can say that no, don't hire. Let her do those things. What is her
oh,
purpose? Why she's there? Okay, let her learn the hard way. Go away. Go back where you are. Why you just lay there and do nothing? What's your purpose in life? Joke lang.
go back to your, go back to your,
go
go back
go
to
back
your,
to your parents.
yeah.
That's what happens here. You know, I was gonna bring you back to your parents. You're just laying there and do nothing. And we are going to spend for a helper. What? Let her learn the hard way.
Because
Point
it's
fall
just
down.
also okay. So let's talk realistic. For me, Miss Manny, if I'm the man, and then I buy everything in the house, I provide, roof over your head, food on the table, and then when I work hard, for you, and then when I came back home, there's food, but there's no food to eat. Of course,
You're
I have to hide
marrying you're
something.
marrying a girl, not a woman, not a grown woman.
Agree. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna, well, because it's just like this is, well, this is, there's real happen, because a lot of black women, they don't really want to cook and clean the house, because they think cooking and cleaning is a slavery. They
That's
feel they
kind
are
of twisted.
slaves. They feel the slave, but but in our case, in our case, we don't really think that, there's no problem when it comes to
Mm.
our men, because when it comes to cleaning and cooking, we don't say no to that, because of course, especially me, I want my place look clean. I want my
Yeah.
husband to eat
It's
freshly
for
cooked
us,
every day.
it's kind of satisfaction to do that. It's also kind of workout actually. I also like to be productive around the house because there are two benefits. The house gonna be clean and you're also having the workout at the same time. So it's nice to be productive. They just
Yeah,
didn't see that. They're just listening to their pride or what, or just plain laziness. Laziness. That's just
Well,
an excuse for a lazy person.
that is the
it's
work of
just
a
like me.
housewife being a
Okay,
housewife.
because
So
it's
yeah.
given for us, we Filipina, it's given to us. If you're married, of course you have to do, you're responsible for the household chores.
Yeah,
You're
that's actually
responsible
being
to.
taught in elementary. I can see that there's a lesson, in the the values lesson in my daughter. I can see that there is this kind of like dynamics of a family. Okay, there's that. So we are actually like taught in that. It's normal.
It's our work as a
Yeah, that.
housewife. If you will be a housewife of a person, then you should cook, you should clean, you should everything to do. That's
Yes.
that's all your work as a woman.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal for us because it's, yeah,
Yes.
well, it's given, it's given to us because me, I can see also, I have a big sister, her husband, she prefer not to work, okay, but there's a chance that she can work office work, but the husband prefer her, to stay house because my kuya is a policeman, so he has
Mm,
very, he has in the record section. Okay,
mm,
so it's kind of a, it's kind of a very hard working, when it comes to the record section in PNP. So I can see, I can see the smile, the big smile on my, my kuya, because he knows that when he come back home, he has a good, food, new cook. It's sometimes, umaaso-aso pa. And then, even though my kuya is so tired of working, that, that day in the office, all that, exhausted, feeling, it's totally vanished
God,
because
yes.
that my sister prepared the food that he loves to eat, especially if it's lunchtime or dinner time, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
the
like
thing with the companionship. The husband is working for them, providing for them, and at the same time also, the wife is also giving also. She's not just taking; she's also
yeah,
giving the care. The care of a husband that he deserved to have after a job, after a so tiring kind of job. And also, mind you guys, it's not easy to be left at home doing all these house chores, because it's not easy doing the same routine every day. Instead of us working, and then we can provide for what we want, but we cannot, because we choose to serve you, we choose to be there for you, to be your support. Okay, that's not
yeah,
an easy, because sometimes it's being so belittled, some housewives being belittled. But it's not an easy job, and it does not have an income for that. It's just a pure
and
love. We
don't
do that, okay?
yeah,
Yeah. So
and don't make
there,
your
that's
wife,
the real love of a wife. So you guys should like cherish and also value that.
yeah.
yeah, that's why
But you should
Miss
also not
Mary. Okay, go
it's
ahead,
like you should
Nils.
not all you should not stop, you should not stop your wife at the house, especially you have to she needs also like care and love from you, so you can date, or like something like there's a special something, but no, not just
Yeah,
in the
set,
house.
set date for your wife or for
Yeah,
your
they.
husband. So that's what we do, Miss Manny. Now that the movie house is open now, so our date day is Monday and Tuesday. So we do
Mhm.
movie. We
Sana
do
all.
watch finish.
Aside from enough provide for the house, for the kitchen and everything, it also needs the wife also needs your time, your time,
Yeah,
the daytime. Oh my goodness, it's kind of precious for us, no matter where we go, as long as you're together. It doesn't have to be fancy, it's just will be fancy because you are together. So
as long as
Filipinos
there's
really is not difficult to
memories.
deal with as a partner. You know,
Yeah.
we're just very simple, happy. As long as we feel that this is real, okay? That's what we all need. The real
As
thing.
long as there is happiest moment, but not just being tired or something like,
Uh,
kind of boring, especially when
yeah.
you are, get together. So you have to need more good memories in your life.
So
Because we don't
Francis, this
know.
is this is, yeah. Okay, let me read this nails for Frank. This is why men are coming to Philippines for a wife. He knows a good Filipina will take good care of him. Yeah, I agree with that, Frank.
Yeah.
A good Filipina is worth. Her weight is gold. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gold.
also wow, sana all. But it's also depends on how you treat your wife, your Filipino wife, because
Yeah.
there's sometimes that they're being left out, especially there is a cultural differences, okay? So sometimes Filipinas also like feel that they're not valued. Okay, that's nice of you guys to like share how you really care for your wife, because actually Filipinas, when you showed love and care to them, and they're gonna give you two times back the love that you showed to them. They're gonna they're not really, I mean, they're generous of their love and care if they're also showed or given the real kind of love. Oh my goodness, Filipinas, they don't really disrespect their husband, because as what I said, their husband, they think that he is part of her. Okay, so I hope there's
Yeah,
no
We're open.
disrespecting between for the Filipinas. They don't deserve that, especially that they just love truly, that they just love genuinely.
it's just like for those Western men that they take advantage that of that type of Filipina. Oh, sorry, it's not Filipina loss, it's your loss, because you can't
Mm.
find that type of woman that you lost. So for me,
Mm.
Miss Money, it's just like me also when I prepare food for your Kuya Prank. Sometimes I'm surprised that he kissed me and say thank you, because
Oh, that's so nice.
so I'm my goodness, for me it's just like it's normal, but I feel good. I feel good
Yeah.
because he appreciate
Oh
things that
yes.
I'm doing for him. So it's just like he kissed me that thank you, sweetheart, and then I ask him for what? Because
Yeah, you know what? That's actually that kind of gesture actually um something priceless for us, because we serve with love, and then they gonna show us appreciation in a random way that we don't really
Yeah.
expect. Oh my goodness, it's kind of like very contentment that what we
para
are
akong
doing.
Motivation.
para akong ice cream na natutunaw. Natutunaw. Kailangan ng
Oh, we're
Motivation.
being emotional. Oh my god, ladies are so emotional, charot.
Yeah, just I feel, oh, sana all.
Oh yes, sana
You
all.
feel you feel melted, Ate Lily.
Yeah, because yeah, because I don't know, Nails, because Doval came, but it's just like when you do something, it happened that you do something for him, and then he really appreciate that you don't expect, because for you it's just like normal. So it
Normal.
just happened to me also, and then he kissed me. Oh my God, I'm so, oh my goodness. So just like I
Yeah,
said that,
that one
I'm just,
actually, that's one we need in our life. That kind of like affection. That's why women needs men. We need your
yeah.
affection, guys, and I also know that you also need theirs. So it's kind of
We
like
Affection
need
and love.
men, Filipino, we love
let
men,
her
we
be the
need
icing of
men.
your cupcake, and then your icing just got melt. They're gonna melt.
Well, actually, Manny, a lot of Western women, particularly black women, they said, we don't need a man. We don't need a man. You're
No, we
broke
need each
and
other. No
gaslit.
man. I believe no man is an island, just like the song.
But, for Filipino, we need a man. We need a man to love, and we need a man who to love us.
I mean,
So,
isn't it beautiful when you have somebody with you, and you both go along? It's more than
of
best friend,
course,
and
Miss Money,
yeah,
of
isn't it
course, that
beautiful?
feel good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
Actually, it's also
That's
very healthy. It's at the same
yeah,
time,
Yeah.
it's
that's
very
what
beneficial. It's very healthy, for us.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said
To keep us
earlier. Like,
young.
it's not always keeping tired, something like that. It should be more there's happiest moment though with you guys. Both together. Going
Yeah, it's
somewhere,
just
going out
like
there.
Mhm. It it brings also, it bring also good vibes on yourself, and then the
Mhm.
man that that the man they love, and I think also vice versa, also good vibes also
Mm.
the for the man.
Yeah, that's that thing actually. It may sound invisible. I mean, it may seem invisible, and you know what?
It
But it's
builds.
actually very healthy. It's beneficial for
Mhm.
both of you, especially the physical touch. So it's kind of healthy actually. So why not? Very
It builds
This
beneficial.
is
stronger ba, your love. It builds stronger
yeah,
your
it's
love
just
because
like it's just like sometimes nails and money, I kiss Frank, it's just like knocking the door and just go and hug him and kiss, and then he said, he's making a joke on me. I don't have money, sweetheart, the money is there in the cabinet. And then I told him, Frank, because sometimes I watching also watching also the video that there's a lot of Filipina also, that not all Filipino have a good relationship with their Western men, and also Western men,
Not
they don't
progressive.
really have a good relationship with their partner, particularly with their same race of people. And just like, oh, I realized, oh my goodness, I'm very lucky because Frank is there for me. He's very nice.
Mm,
So I just go there and give him a hug and kiss, because
mm,
I really appreciate, I really appreciate, the love, the true love. Money is not the love that but I can feel the true love. So it's just like
mm.
sometimes it's just
Yeah, you
I
can
used
feel
to.
a lady can feel it if she can do things to him without feeling
kuya.
the feel of doubt and reluctant. She can
uh,
just do whatever she wants to do to you in a comfortable the way she can show herself very comfortable. She can feel home to that man. So it's very important also that you let her feel that, oh, you can be comfortable. You can be transparent to me. You can be open to me. The open communication is a must. It's kind of very important with the relationship, especially for the guys, because some Filipinas really, they're not really showy, but the
mhm,
moment that you let her feel that, oh, it's okay, it's gonna be nice that you are open to me, you are comfortable to me. It is okay. Don't feel reluctant to the heart, just like that. So just
Yeah.
gonna do it. Just
I
like
can see
kissing.
hey
Kuya Frank.
channel official, hello.
I can
It's just
I can see Kuya Frank was on behind of the cameras blushing.
Hi, K channel official.
hi, thank you for coming. It's just like, what, it's just like my heart, my heart is, well.
Your
Hi,
heart
Krishna.
pumps.
Your heart is healthy because it is full of love. It is so red, ate, not pale.
Sana all.
Oh
Pinkish
my
blood.
goodness.
Pinkish
Sana
blood.
I
all.
lost. I lost about, about the mention I heart. I have something, to say, but I forget, I lost, I'm so, I'm so
Pila naman
attached,
kabo
the
katong viewers,
emotion.
audience?
They goes up, down.
Pila man karon?
Eight, eight.
Oh yeah. Tig sana all na
Well,
lang kon yung duha, Ate Lily and Nels.
well, I
Oy,
have
ikaw
something,
sad.
I have
Ikaw sa
something,
Jai.
to share. But
Manguna pa ka na ko,
I
Jai.
lost.
Sana all ka na lang.
Katawa jud ko di mo Nels. Imo gyud ko balikan ba?
Yeah. Bounce back.
So it's just like, let's pray, with each other, so that we have a
Strong
lasting
relationship.
relationship,
Yeah, isn't
lasting
it
strong.
nice when everyone is also happy with other people's happiness? Isn't it a nice world to live in when we are all like
Yeah.
that?
Of
Very happy
course.
towards other people's happiness. Oh my goodness.
But,
Yeah.
Sana all is
it's
how I
different
wish.
here in Philippines. Martyrs are along the way.
Well, there are
Forever.
also in West, they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is it reminds me that Frank told before he came here. Okay, he told some of his friends that okay, I'm going to Philippines, and I marry this I marry this Filipino woman. And then their friends, okay bro, go, go that
Yeah, we
visit
all
that
need that
Filipino
kind
and
of support
marry. So
friends.
it's
Yeah.
just like it's also
So,
nice to hear also that somebody will happy for
saan na
you.
na?
But of course there's also that there's a woman also. Are you sure? Are you sure that you're
Yeah.
gonna marry here? Because what they think that if you're gonna marry here, you're gonna marry whole the family. But
Yeah, there it always negative.
yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
always but like I clear that that not all,
Hi, Nanay.
not, not
Nahigda na
all.
si
Yeah.
Nanay. Knock out,
He's
Nanay.
giving me this.
What's that?
This is
Resignation letter?
solicitation for our upcoming fiesta in our chapel.
Ah.
So for you
Fiesta
guys
again.
here, if you'd like
Fiesta
in
again.
chapel, ate, chapel, not the barangay.
Okay.
Oh, it's the friend with barangay. Oh
So
yeah.
Oh,
that
different.
your patron fiesta
In
fest.
sitio ba? In sitio.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So,
just like back to normal na, no?
yeah.
Oh.
Mas nagalaston sa itong
So
pista
okay,
sa
guys. So
Bulag.
we already 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh
So
wow. We
yeah. So
enjoyed the show.
again, okay. So Miss Manny, happy birthday. My
Thank
wish
you,
is
ate.
Happy
more. More.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, crazy. We're both crazy, guys.
How old are you? 18.
26,
Okay, blow the
26 plus
candle.
10.
Blow the candle. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I my wish, my wish for you, Miss Manny. So
Yeah, thank you, ate.
I
Thank you
don't
for
have,
the wish.
so and also for nails, of course, I wish that nails will be successfully, well,
Yay.
Soon, also
All of
well,
successful with the
us.
channel.
All of us.
well, let's
There.
see, let's see.
Yeah. There's gonna
And
be
the
successful in
CEO,
our life.
CEO of lip tints. Oh my goodness. Nels has a lip tint. You guys, if you have a girlfriend, a Filipina girlfriend like that in Philippines, you can
Yeah.
contact Nels for a lip tint supply. 1 year supply. 1 year supply? Daily supply. Make it daily supply.
Okay, so nails, how far is that going to Lapu-Lapu from the now?
It's like
Oh,
1 hour
with the
and 30
traffic?
minutes, I guess.
Well, but with the traffic, it's not just 1 hour.
1 hour and
Traffic,
30
it's very
minutes.
traffic in Consolacion.
Well,
One
it
hour.
depends on the time. It depends of the time.
Oh.
1 hour,
So if
1 hour and 30 minutes, or like almost 2 hours, something like that.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that it's not, it's just like a minute, from Lapu-Lapu to the now. So
Nah.
No, it's hard.
okay.
It's too far.
Yes,
So
far.
soon,
Okay, so
if MM
Angels,
come,
okay, Nails,
I
since
will
you
try.
have, you have a lip tint business, so I'll give you, a time to promote your business. So go ahead.
Yay!
And the
So
closest,
everyone here,
yeah.
yes, everyone here, if you guys have a relationship with a Filipina here, so you can contact me. So on my bio, there's an email if you like to purchase my
Is that
my
on your?
product. Yeah, here. Oh,
Yeah,
so
if
this
you
is
have girlfriend, especially in Cebu, yes,
yeah. If
right
you have a
now.
girlfriend, so as you can see, it's Filipina Charms case. So if you'd like to buy this, I can also give you a sticker for my channel, Charot.
Wow, that's nice. What?
Oh, Chinese.
Yeah, I have it. So if you guys want
So,
to purchase, then yeah, and
so
also
how much
subscribe
is
to my
that?
channel.
How much is
I
the
just
uh
for a Filipino it's just one like 69 peso. So
Nice.
okay.
yeah, 69 ragwaps. Barato na kayo. So go.
Yeah, 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 I really want the guaps, but imagine the from the now to Lapu-Lapu City, the
Yeah.
delivery fee is more than worth That's the item.
GRS, GRS.
Well, it's just
GRS
like
Express.
I thought that I thought that I'll get from Lapu-Lapu to Danau is it's near because I'll gonna buy that for you nails. I'll gonna pay on on Gcash and they give it to Miss Money.
Oh, what a nice
Yeah.
birthday gift! But yeah.
At Lily, there's a GRS Express if you like.
Well, but it's not well anyway, Miss Money, I'll gonna do something for you. Okay.
Oh, la, hala.
Sana all.
Sana all na lapog ko. Ay, mulanay na po ko. Mo-melt na po. I gonna melt.
So, yeah. I'm
So
wishing you a
that
happiest birthday, Guaps.
Thank you, Guap.
yeah.
Wishing you all the best
So
in life. Peace and love, especially about your relationship, with MM getting stronger. I hope of you guys, have a good relationship forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah,
I
hallelujah to
love
that.
the song Ave Maria. That's a wedding song. So I wish that you
Yeah.
can play that song in your your wedding Manny, the
No, my
Ave Maria.
goodness.
That's
I
very
love that
We're
nice.
far.
song.
We're still far from that.
Far from
No,
that. It's gonna be
of
next
course
year.
you have to
Yeah, pa lang.
plan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Next year.
Guap,
Yeah,
Guap was in trouble, Guap.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Don't me, whoops.
personally, okay,
So
let me read this
Hi,
for Tony.
Tony. Tony's in
Personally,
the
I
chat.
always like the phrase "till death and do a sport." Yeah,
Um.
till
for those
death
Is
give.
do us part.
Oh, every time I attend a wedding and I hear those vows, oh my goodness, it tears me up. Actually, it tears me up. Just
This
hearing by
is
it. Oh, so emotional.
Especially if you
Yeah,
were the
every
one
time.
walking on the aisle.
Yeah, how much more if it's me? But I'm just like, the audience and like hearing how they gonna like eye to eye with the person and then they gonna share their vows. Oh my goodness, I really cried. I don't know. I'm hope it's
Yeah.
romantic all the time. Surrounded by couples. Oh,
I'm feeling lonely, and I know
yeah,
that
like
you
that. TikTok.
why you feeling
TikTok pa
lonely?
more. No,
Why
it's
you
just
Just
the
the
feeling
music.
lonely?
TikTok.
That's just the song.
Okay, ladies. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you, Ate.
uh,
Uh-huh.
see you next. See you next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really appreciate your time with us. So Miss Money again, happy birthday. So
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so
Wops.
much
Have a good
also there. So
day.
have a
Thank
Thank
you,
good
you,
day.
Tony.
Ate
Have a good
Lily.
night. Good
It was
night and
fun.
good day. So grocery time.
Happy birthday. Have a good day, guys. Love, love, love. Bye.
Hello.